Yes, this is Thomas, and I'm waiting for Sasha, and we'll be working a little bit on the pull requests we made for website 1 concerning user status. We got some code reviews, comments from our peers in Agile Ventures, and what we want to do now is just to merge in my code into Sasha's code so we can update the pull request automatically. What I've done over the weekend when I had some spare time was to update do some updates and make some comments on the pull request on GitHub to whatever comments Brian and some Preeti made. So yeah, I deleted some code, updated some other code. I did a shooter matchers gem. Hello, Sasha. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just fiddling around with this pull. Apparently, I've got uncommitted changes.
Oh, really?
I don't remember having made, but I'm just looking up the file.
Because okay, so yes, because let's have a look at what changes these are. If you share your screen, because what I've done, I submitted some code to my repository that I would like you to pull down to yours, and then when you push up to your repo, then the pull request will be automatically updated. Let's see what you got there. Just do a git status, and then we'll see what changes there are. Okay, Sasha, I think I lost your sound a little bit. Are you? Could you say something? Okay, I'm not hearing anything. Are you hearing me? You want to type something in the chat window, perhaps? Okay, you hear me. Okay, now we left. Let's see. So hopefully there's not too many changes he has done. Yes, I'm just going to clear up my. Yes, lots of emails. We don't need.
Pagan.
Yes, great. Okay. So now I can both hear you and see you. So if you do just git status, and let's see what changes you have uncommitted. Or did you just commit something?
I just stashed whatever it was because
Okay.
I don't think I'd made any significant changes. I probably just hit space and then saved by accident or something.
Gotcha. So did you pull from me now, or what did you do?
Yeah. This is a pull from your user status.
Okay, and now you can just git push that to your repository, and that will automatically update the pull request.
Okay.
Yes, and let's see the user. So now
this goes into the code that I've just pulled from you goes into the pull request that I sent.
Well, yes, it should. If you just updated your repository, it automatically updates the pull request.
Okay. When does it? Is that so? It would only stop updating, I guess, after the pull request has been confirmed or denied.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. if the pull request is closed. So now if you just have a look at my screen, you know those comments that Sampriti and Brian did. Now it's marked like, you know, Brian commented on an outdated diff 2 days ago. So since I addressed that in the code, you know, it's gone from the comments. Yes. Let's see. I think this will work with the constant. Yes, we can make a constant perhaps. Why infinite level change? Oh, that's a reformer code function, but okay. And he wanted me to take out those you know, the scenarios in the Cucumber, because he felt that they were too low level. But I didn't agree with that. I thought that it's a corner case. I understand your point, but I can see myself sitting with a non-technical stakeholder. Yes, it's this ongoing discussion whether we should have some you know, some of the tests in Cucumber or in RSpec, in view specs, and I think that. You know, I feel that Cucumbers should be, you know, really high level, often, you know, involving some interactions. And here I understand Brian's point that there isn't much interaction in this scenario. But, you know, if I were to explain this feature to a non-technical person, I think I can use this scenario, even though it's not, you know, the best scenario ever, but it still have a valid, you know, points out of a user's perspective that, you know, when he visits Alice's profile page, he should see her status, you know, and this is, you know, this step on line 29, given the date is, you know, whatever, it feels a little technical, but it's still very easy to explain to a non-technical person as well. So I think we can keep it here. So I just disagree with Brian, and since it's my decision here, so I don't have to change that. This is very much relevant.
What was that? Sorry.
This is just a step, an after step, that when we jump back and forward in time, like here, you see, this is a hook that allows us to jump back, to whatever is the present. So because also, when you run RSpecs and Cucumbers, if you leave your current time in the past, then at the very end of every run, it's the test suite returns how long time it took to run all the tests, right? So sometimes if the time is back in the in the past, that amount of time is enormous. It's like so it's very relevant to jump back to the present time in the tests. Yes. What else? Yes.
So is that, sorry? Just one more question on the same bit. So is that the green means he has suggested it in addition to our stuff, or green means we added it and he's?
Yes. Well, green means we added it, and he. Let's see. What he does is he goes to files changed often, and he goes to a, if you view files change, you can go to each line, and when you hover over it, you get this plus, and then if you hit the plus, you do a line comment. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's what he has done, and when that line is no longer relevant because I changed it or removed it, that's when we see this, commented an outdated diff. So here he has made a line comment on line 4, and says something that he's confused because we have a status model with a status attribute. He says it might be a little confusing, and I'm saying I'm not confused. So. But he has a point. Perhaps we should have some other attributes. I just, I didn't bother to change that. But so yes, and I mean, this is the red ones. This is the ones we have removed. or moved down in this case. This is a little misleading actually because I never removed this.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm just gonna read this. This is it. They will be shifted. But on other, yeah, of course, these steps will be very feedback. There's no clear defined space for them to select, so they will not be active in monitoring. Good to have chance. Yes. Okay. That was my point exactly. Good. Yes. So he made this line comment. This is the proper way to do this, because otherwise you could make comments on the whole pull request. Like down below at the very bottom there is this comment section. But if you want to comment on a specific line of code, it's better to do a line comment.
Yeah.
Cool. Yes. So he's just gonna run Travis is gonna run all the tests, and that takes a while actually. It's 15 minutes or something, or sometimes 20 minutes.
So the idea that having been through Brian's comments, you're gonna confirm the merge.
No, I'm not. He's gonna do that. I'm just doing the updates now, and I'm gonna. I didn't address all of his comments because I thought that some of them were not relevant. So I'm gonna let him have a chance to, I don't know, readdress them if he feels that they are important, or just make a decision whether he wants to, merge this pull request or not. We never merge. I would try to avoid merging our own pull requests, basically. It's a good strategy. I think they do that in the Austria project as well. When somebody, even they have a different method of, they lead their project in a different way. But they also never, they make decisions in committee whether something should be merged or not.
So what project did you say?
This is Austria. It's let me show you. They are building a support system for a charity that helps orphans in Syria get support. So if you have a look at my screen, this is the page for them. On website 1, and this is the GitHub repository.
Okay.
It's quite an active project. They are using a gem called Active Admin that automatically gives them a free back-end interface to administer, resources. It's very interesting because this is a pure administrative application. You just gather information about the orphans and whoever wants to support them, and there's some financial transactions going on and stuff. So this is not a web app per se with a but they have a web interface, of course, because everything is going to be done over internet, but it's a closed application, so you have to log in to see it and stuff. So there's no fancy front end or anything. So what we did initially, we used this plugin that you can use to your Rails applications, and just gave them, instead of focusing on building some sort of a back-end interface, this is something you get for free, with the gem. All these headers and the way they are displayed, the search functionality, and that's pretty amazing that you can, so now you can focus only on the business logic, whatever.
What was Active Admin, did you say?
Yeah. It's very easy to use actually, but then of course you have to do a lot of your own coding, with all the
all the logic you need for your specific business, but this gives you at least a good head start.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff for free, which is one way, which is why I love this gem community. This gem stuff. That you don't need to focus so much on the back end stuff. You just use certain resources and move forward with your application instead of having to code everything from scratch. I think we spoke of it a few days ago. So you can have a look at that, and if you're interested in this kind of development, go ahead and join that project. It's very interesting. Let's see how Travis is doing. Yeah, I also pushed out the whole thing to a demo repository on Heroku. Let's see. User status. Yes, there's an URL here. So we have. I think Sampriti asked whether we can see a demo, so I pushed it out. And just wake it up. Why is it not reacting? Huh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah. So this is. Yes, this is the demo. That's good.
Cool.
Set status. Yes, we should change this. By the way, you see it says update user.
Yeah.
We should change that to update status. So actually, we could do that now. You could do that if you want.
Sounds easy enough. Where is it?
It's in the. I think it's in. I moved that to a partial. So it's in the user views. In the views app views user. There's should be a partial called model.
Views. Views
Users profile there. Yes, and the submit button. Yes. So what we want to do, since we don't add any attributes to the submit button now on line 18, that's why he says update user. Just go.
Give it a second argument or something.
Yeah, just well, actually before class. I would go before class. Just go.
Update status.
And come after that. And I would also, as usually, will remove the double quotes and go with singles, but it's your call.
I'll keep you happy.
That's I'm very happy. And but since we are doing this, we need to write a test for it in the view spec.
Okay. Views. Oops. Spec. Views. Oh, we're looking at modal.
No, users and show. Yeah.
Privacy. Looking through the contexts. So it would just be in the main body of tests, or would we want a separate context for?
Aren't we doing anything in the view spec for this model? Let's see.
I think so.
I mean, for this. Hold on a second. I thought we were testing at least
something that has to do with this updating this status. Should display number 4.
I think this is the only line. It says something in index.
And this is a follow project. And this, wow, we miss everything that has to do with. Huh. Okay. Wow. No, I'm on the wrong. Sorry, I'm on the wrong branch here. Hold on a second. Let me get status.
How's the weather like? Are you in Sweden or Norway? I always get them mixed up.
Yes, Sweden.
Good weather?
It's good now. It's really nice weather. We've had a beautiful fall.
We've had a really
really
nice autumn, but it's just ended. We've just got grey skies and rain now.
Oh. Well, we're not there yet, but usually we get the same weather as you guys.
Yeah, we're just on its way over to yours.
You know, for some reason,
4 hours ago.
Yeah. Let's see here what he says. I thought we were writing some view event for this user status. Let's see. Yes, renders user status. Okay. So should. Okay. Okay, we have a problem now because we need to. I don't really know how to do this, but what we need to do is we need to tell this spec that we press this set status button, and then we should expect rendered to see to have this model visible. And I'm not quite sure how to do that in our spec.
Is the modal? Where's it gone? Oh, I'm not running it. Is the modal on the page already when the page loads?
Yes, it is. So, it's in the code. And JavaScript is triggering the visibility.
Do we need to necessarily click the button in the test? Can we not just say within whatever code contains the modal we want to see whatever text it was update status?
We could do that. Yes, because render doesn't necessarily tells us whether it is visible or not. We don't have to check for that. You're completely right. Absolutely right. We don't have to check for visibility. We only have to check whether it is in the source. You see,
I lost you.
Are you hearing me? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Relapse.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
I dropped off. But whatever. What we can do now is, let's see. If you put in this binding pry in this block, it block that's to do with displaying the status. You know, so if we can debug that step.
So here.
Yes, and if you just run line 90 of this spec.
Spec/views.
Yeah, so you go rspec. Spec.
Excuse me.
Gesundheit.
Views users.
Show.
There's a colon
90, yes. And now let's see what render is, you know, in terms of what it contains. I have a slight memory that we could write rendered source and see the source code, but I'm not quite sure. Okay, so if you just type in rendered. Yes. And see what that is. Okay, that's a lot of source code. Look for update user.
Yeah. Status. Let's bit down here. I guess that's probably it.
Oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so we can test for this.
Within render. Or something.
Yes. So within form, I would say.
Form. Within form, like that.
Well, no, actually, let's see. How was that?
Can we say within modal footer?
Yes, within modal footer, but you have to pass that in as a
string.
Yeah. First of all, you shouldn't do that in this block. It block. Move that out of 107.
I'm in totally the wrong block anyway.
Yeah. You should create a new. Yeah, create a new it block just underneath this. Yes, it whatever status button, submit button.
Don't say. What exactly is this test going to be for? Just literally for the text?
Just for the text in the submit button.
That's yeah. I don't can't remember within.
So let's see, be within matcher. Yes. Oh, there's a be within matcher actually. Let's see.
Sorry?
No, I said that there is a be within matcher, but it's not applicable here. It's mathematical step. Let's see here.
Within.
Yes. Yes, within. How did you put? Let's see. Let's have a look at your screen again. Within mobile, do it then, and then you have to pass in an argument
So on the do block, you know, like footer or element or whatever.
So this is the whole. This is
Yes.
referred to the whole
Yes.
block. The whole.
Yes. And now you just go expect footer.
To
Have CSS.
should be CSS or just
No, go CSS. So, and then what is the CSS for submit? It's submit button. Where is it? Button type submit. What was it? CSS.
Yeah, button submit. This button primary stuff. So we're checking for the class as well as the.
Yes. Okay. And then, but let me see. Let me just hold on a second. I'm just gonna have a look what it actually looks like in real life. So, path inspect element. Input class, but okay, so it's in so this is what we're looking for. And there's an input class of type submit,
Yeah.
Input of type submit and with then value of update user. So we need to write it as should have because it's not a text per se, I think, or is it? No, it is not. So if you go back to the code now, for a second. Yes, but go to the spec. Yes, expect it to have CSS input.
This is.
Yes, that's right.
Input.
And then you go. Just comma, and you go value update user.
So value.
Well, no, actually, I think after no comma there. You go outside the yes, like this, but not in first value like a yes
as a
key.
Oh, I see.
And now update user. Yes, I think this is the one.
Update status, rather.
Yes, status, yes. Let's run this.
So we're expecting this to pass, presumably.
96.
So what's the input bit?
Input it's because we're checking for CSS, right? And the submit button is automatically given. This is a helper method we're using there, and So, but when it's rendered to HTML, it's an input, with a type of submit.
Okay. Type.
Yeah. If you look in the chat window, I pasted what that is actually rendered to.
So type is a normal HTML attribute.
Yes.
So how does type differ from class or ID?
Oh, type is it's a form attribute actually, so it's a completely different thing than class. It's core, classes are CSS classes, but this type submit is core HTML.
Telling you what that element is actually going to do.
Yeah. So how's that test going?
Failing.
Okay, and what's the failing?
Unable to find CSS modal footer. Really?
Really?
Should I remove the dot? Is that confusing?
No. No. Hold on a second. Model footer.
CSS class and modal footer. Oh, it's got a slash at the end of it. I don't know if that's. Is that just. No, that's just an escape.
No, it says an escape. Perhaps it's because it's not visible, but it shouldn't. What exactly did he say? Once again, he said he just couldn't find the model footer. Oh. No. Well, go. Where is that? Go within div.modelFooter.
As in, sorry, where? As in, I should change this here.
96. Line 96. He said within div dot. Well, I don't think you need a space there. There. Try that again. Oh. Okay. What did you say again?
Just change to the new thing.
Okay, let's go back to 96 and change that to remove div model footer. Go just put body.
That?
Yeah, and remove model footer as well. I just want to see what he says. So he's not seeing that at all.
Let's find CSS body. What if we just do that?
Oh, render. Wait, we have to change that to render then.
Oh, right.
Oh, first, yes, go. Oh, hold on. Uncomment them. Uncomment because we didn't render, so that's why we couldn't see anything.
Yeah, I thought that's what you were saying. No. Accidental teamwork or something like that.
But the render could be actually put in the before block, but there's oh. That's what two sets of eyes are better than one. Still failing?
Body. It still doesn't like CSS body.
What? Okay, go back to that within div model footer then and see what the.
It's a hyphen, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. This should pass if it's visible. Huh.
Okay.
Transient.
With that. Don't specify anything at all.
Yeah, but then now you can't use footer as an argument.
Footer is, yeah. Expect.
What do you
5 keys.
What? Should be able to. Okay.
Text.
Try it. Change that to text then. Yeah.
Expect. There were no matches.
What did you say? find that. I merged the selector, but what? Which was the selector? That's weird.
Try. If it's just check that's even on the page. Huh. Yeah, something's on the page.
Try this. I just pasted that.
How much of this am I taking?
No, the 3 last lines. You have selector and down. So you just go. Oh, what did pass for you?
Sorry.
Did something pass for you?
It was just when I took away everything except have CSS input.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Expect render to have selector input types. So yes.
Type. Is it going to know? No,
Yeah, you should. And what is it saying now?
Bloody hell, unexpected quotes after equal.
What?
Unexpected triple quote.
Oh, yeah, I think you should put submit in single quotes. Yeah, let's drop out of this and join the Euroscrum.
Okay, let's just see what happens here.
Yeah.
Unexpected.
All right, I see you in the Euroscrum. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,